My new paper computer game is called Beako's Defense. So this is Beako. You may remember he's the random enemy guy you had to get past in my last paper computer game Tree. You can see that in the last video in case you missed it. But yeah, you're Beako. You were sent on a mission by the Squirrel King to investigate, sort of like the edges of the realm. And when you get there, what you find is this. So here you are Beako, and you're here sort of like, this is on, the castle ramparts on the edge of the realm. So this realm is sort of weird and abstract, like how is this connected to the tree from the last game? Anyway, so you're here on the castle ramparts. This giant dragon dude is just coming towards you. Now he is miles away, which should tell you how big he is based on how big he looks in this scene. So this guy is kind of looming. He's coming forward. So you have a little bit of time before he gets here because, once again, he is miles away and he's moving sort of slowly. But you have to find a way to defend your realm from this guy. So you've got your spear. You do have your spear. This is sort of a it is a automatic gun, but it's got like a little keypad on the back, so you have to put in like a code or something before it's gonna work. So this is another gun like the same way, but this one is smashed. So what you can do is there's places to explore. You can go off to the right over here, and that takes you over to this area. So over here, this guy is called Lectrosos. Lectrosos is he's like a thunder bird. He's like sort of like an electric bird. And by the way, these are drawn so that they connect to each other, just kind of like the last PCG. So like yeah, you can see like this is how big this guy is. You can see his wing extending all the way onto this page. But yeah, so Lectrosos, he is a thunderbird, but like at first he's pretty indifferent to you. He doesn't really talk. He's just like, but yeah, he's just kind of there. If you bother him too much, he will zap you with like incredible electricity. Now, basically, one of the goals of the game is you need his help to defeat this dragon guy. Without Lectrosos using his electricity, you have no chance to stop this guy from coming and destroying this whole, castle guarding the realm. So, if you go back in the other direction, we can find, and we go like off to the left, we can find this screen. So here we are, still on the castle. Once again, this connects. But yeah, we can find over here, there's sort of like, once again, an upraised platform. There's a ladder that goes up to it. There's also a door here, which goes inside of the platform. If you climb up onto the platform over here, there's like a bottle. And inside of the bottle, that looks like a pretty powerful and destructive entity. This bottle is sort of like, it's been cracked, but you can see there's like a face inside of it. And, I'm not even going to beat around the bush. I'm going to straight up tell you guys, this is Celestis. Celestis from Anstari's classic paper computer game, Myrmidon. Oh, wait, sorry. No, it's from Tenebris. It's from his first paper computer game, Tenebris. It's one of the storm bosses you have to fight in that game. But anyway, we found out in the second game, Myrmidon, that Celestis was trapped by the boss of that game, Medvedin, in a bottle. So that's why he's in a bottle here. He's still in the bottle, but it's been cracked due to the events of Myrmidon. It is over here, and Celestis is inside, and you you have the choice. Like, it's going to be kind of hard to smash this bottle, but you can do it. You can break it, and if you do, you can kind of let him out. Now, if you do let him out, now remember, Celestis is a powerful storm deity, so it is not entirely recommended to let him out, but if you do, he will blast you with like an intense gust of wind. You'll be thrown end over end and smashed down onto the ground, hurting yourself. But there's an upside. He gives you a fish. So that's pretty cool, right? Now, it's a dead fish, by the way. But yeah, like, I guess the fish was like trapped in the bottle with him. I don't know. Regardless, So if you go in here into this door, that leads into this little room over here. So there is this little robot guy. This robot guy is called Bot, and on the ground there's a gumball. So you can take the gumball if you like. Okay, so Bot is powered down because he does not have a battery. So there's not much he can do for you right now. So if you go back here, we go back to our main screen, and if we go off to our left once again and go back to Lectrosos, we find that Lectrosos is like, his head peeks up when you come back because, now you've got the fish that Celestis gave you. So if you give him the fish, he will eat it hungrily, and gratefully he will open his wing. He's sort of like a bird kind of guy. So if he opens his wing and a battery falls out. So if you get the battery, then you can come back here to this area. You can give the battery to Bot, and that will activate Bot. And Bot wants to help. So like Bot, but there's not much he can do because like he just has 2 little legs. He doesn't even have arms. He doesn't control anything except for himself. So you can just kind of walk around and he'll follow you. But one thing Bot can do for you is that if we come back to this main screen, Bot will give you the activation codes to activate this gun. So that's going to be helpful in shooting this guy. But additionally, when you activate the gun, a little compartment in it opens up, and a little helmet pops out of it. And that helmet, if you bring it back over to Lectrosos over here, that helmet, when he puts it on, he's like, it just like, you see electricity crackling around, and he is just ready for battle. So as thanks for you giving him that helm, he agrees. He doesn't say this because he doesn't talk, but you can kind of sense from the way he's like looking. He's like, brr, brr. He agrees to lend you his power to help defeat the dragon guy. But okay, we need one more help because it's not enough to have Lectrosos. You also need the help of Celestis. In order to get the help of Celestis, once he's been freed by the bottle, obviously, you have to give him the gumball that you got from here. So if you give him the gumball, like his wind, like actually, come to think of it, Celestis is a she. So yeah, her wind swirls around it. And like the gumball takes a position like right in the front of Celestis' head, and Celestis is ready for battle. So we have now gotten our 2 allies on board with our battle plan. They have agreed to help us defeat this dragon dude, and the battle is ready to commence. So with the dragon approaching, when it gets here, Lectrosos is gonna blast it with a massive shock of energy. Like the dragon is sort of like being stunned a little bit, while Celestis needs to slow him down. So Celestis uses a massive blast of wind, which slows his approach, which gives you just enough time. This gun is blasting away, which weakens his hide. And finally, the final shot. You, with your spear, run up to the edge and throw the spear. Boom! The dragon falls. Its incredible mass smashes against the front of the castle, destroying half of it. But yeah, you've successfully defended the realm from this giant dragon dude. You have beaten the game, or you would have if you'd actually played this. This is just kind of an overview, but yeah, when you actually play this, that is what would happen. But yeah, that is pretty much my new paper computer game, Beako's Defense. What do you think about this game? Let me know down in the comments below. And by the way, if you want to use any of the characters, stories, or situations from this game, please feel free. Any of my characters from any of my PCGs are free for all of you to use. So yeah, thanks so much for joining us. Let me know down in the comments what you thought of this game and how it compares to Tree. And yeah, see you in the next one.